Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Final Fantasy for the NES. And well, goodness, we've made it to this second town, and we need to level up. We got a lot of equipment that we want to buy, but we don't have the gold for it. Where better to level up than right around this town? So I'm going to check what enemies are lurking in the forest here. Oh boy. So we got some creeps, and creeps are okay, but the fact that they got to attack first is not okay. So this might be sort of slow going. Wow, that's awful. Alright, well, I was so concerned about killing one of these creeps that I used my big spell. And it's great that Hunk got a crit, but it cost us a lot of damage. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can get away with not using fire. Okay, well, he missed, so we just need a few hits here that are more than... Oh, okay. I think the next sizable hit should do it. Took 11 extra damage there. Alright. But we still win. Now, the fight you want is the ogre, because he gives you a lot of gold. See, this fight, good experience, but bad gold. So we really, really want something a little bit fancier than that. However, this forest isn't bad. I'm staying very close to the town in case I get manhandled. What's up in these woods? Okay, great, an ogre. This is perfect for us getting cash. When you're in this kind of like, I don't want to say limbo, but this is a weird phase where you're not super strong, and it could go really badly, so I'm using my spells pretty liberally. And that means I have to stay at the inn more frequently, and it's 50 gold a pop at this inn, I do believe. But I'm going to be nice and careful about it. See, this fight gives you 48 experience and 195 gold. It's actually easier than the two creeps. So the creeps are just kind of like, I mean, they're just actually creeps. You don't want to fight them because they're big jerks. Let's go ahead and heal up Doc and Hunk and call it a day. I hate this fight. This guy was hitting me so hard before. We're going to save a lot of money once we can get some armor and mitigate damage a little bit better, but for now... Boy, do I need some better weapons. I think better weapons, at least a better sword for Hunk, would go such a long way in expediting some of these fights and saving our health. Come on, Hunk, finish it, please. Oh my god. Oof. Yeah. Well, at least they're attacking Hunk, I should say. Man, this guy is such a beast. Iguana. I mean, I think of iguanas as, you know, the size of a cat. And an ogre is actually easier. This iguana is something else. He does give you at least 50 gold, though, so he pays for a stay in the inn. Where are we at experience-wise here? 391? That's fine. Just cruising around in the woods, getting themselves stronger. Alright, so there's even mad ponies still around, huh? Well, that's totally fine. Oof. Can't believe that didn't do the job there. We got to attack first, though, so... Alright. We might get out of this taking 1 damage. Yeah, if he's doing 36, we're good. Look at that. The same golden experience, effectively, as the creeps. It might be flip-flopped, but worlds easier. This is a lot of wolves. This is one of those situations where having an AoE spell that does damage would be so good. I probably should have put these guys to sleep if I was thinking clearly. Alright, gotta check the old health. Everybody's pretty okay. Oop, no. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I was trying to put Tim on Chop, but pushed the button a little too quickly there. Oh, well, it didn't end up mattering. Yeah. Wow, nice hit, Tim. Dang, dude. Good job, Chop. That was a big one. Alright. Now we've whittled this fight down to the wolf essentials. Man, Tim has owned this. I don't know if it's a great wolf or a gray wolf. I think it's a great. Here we go. Boom. See, even that turns out to be a good fight. 60 and 60. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and heal up. And I'm thinking about healing Doc, but really I should heal Hunk again and just call it finito. But the real key is we have 655 gold, and so we can take a break even though we're not completely ruined and go buy a sword for our man Hunk. This will allow us to go out and kill some stuff faster so we can deck ourselves out with armor. Oh, did I go to the wrong side? Let me quickly check what's in the item shop. So they do sell cabins here for 250. Otherwise, things are the same. Alright, we gotta stop in the old weapon shop. Takes a second to get here. Check everything out in the town. Alright. We're going with a short blade instead of a hand axe. Okay. Sorry, I stepped away for just a second because I went back into my belongings and pulled out my copy of Final Fantasy for the Nintendo. And sure enough, I have a complete copy of it. So I've got a weapon and equipment guide. I've got a map. I've got a guide to the spells. Like, ridiculously helpful information because the game doesn't tell you, you know, because it's in the manual. So I don't waste money. So anyway, long story short, the short sword and the hand axe are very similar. The short sword has slightly better 2-hit percent, and the hand axe has 1 more damage but hits less frequently. So I'm going to buy the short sword for Hunk. None of these items can be equipped by the black belt. I don't believe that. I don't believe that the white mage... I'm sorry, the black mage can use any of this, but the white mage actually can use the iron hammer. And so I'm going to give that to her. But I have an extra one. Remember, I bought an extra one? But it turns out that it's not an extra because I can actually use it. So I'm going to equip this short blade. And I'm going to... No, it is still an extra one because I don't need two. Wah, wah. I was trying to, like, have some miracle. Now, the wooden staff does 6 damage with 0 hit. And the iron hammer does 9 damage with 0 hit. So the iron hammer is just strictly better. I'd like to sell. I have an extra iron hammer. And I'd like to sell. I have an extra wooden staff. Terrific. Alright. So, massive upgrade for our party. The iron sword is almost double the attack of the weapon I was using, the iron hammer. And additionally, it has a 10% hit bonus, whereas the hammer has none. So it's real good. I'm very happy. This town, by the way, as I was looking at the map, is called Provoca. Somebody earlier tells you that. I just had forgotten it. And maybe they'll tell me once the pirates are gone, but everybody is just going to tell me about pirates for now. Alright, so we have stayed in the inn. We're fully rested. I will say, one thing that I learned that was really important. There's a second level spell that's called Lamp. And it actually heals hit points. So I wouldn't have known that from the name of it, but I looked at the description of all the second level spells. Because it's really not clear what they're going to do. But in the little guide that you get with the game, it tells you. So, great. Obviously, if you don't have the guide, I'm sure you can find it online. Or, I don't know if the NES Mini has the documentation materials on it. I should probably check. It probably does, and I'm just like being a moron. I'm going to look at that. Alright. Let's... do this. Yeah, we don't need to double up with Hunk now that he has his new weapon. And then I'm actually gonna just put these guys to sleep. He only did 20, but it was enough to kill. Boy, that was not the effect that you hope for, but we did stop a few attacks. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see if this will take down that Great Wolf. The other thing that my stuff has is information on every enemy. So, remember how I was saying you kind of just get a feel for the enemy's health? Yeah, you don't have to do that. You can just look at the enemy identification chart that comes with the game. It's in alphabetical order. And for example, it is a gray wolf. It's not a great wolf. The gray wolf has 22 hit points. Is that what it is? Yeah. And it gives you 93 experience. Now that's divided 4 ways. However, I will say, I've beaten the game with a party of 2, and I believe I did it with a party of 1. And the cool thing is when you play with a smaller party, that you get all of the experience from the enemy yourself. So, you level up faster. Let me go ahead and... Now, let's do this a different way. That should do it. Wow. Yeah, you see the new sword is gangbusters. It's very, very nice to have a reliable source of large renewable damage, like his sword. So that's terrific. Who got beat up? Really just Tim, but we can be okay with not healing him. He should be fine. So our next goal is to purchase some armor for people. This fight is kind of scary. Yeah, poor Tim. Oh, okay, wow. And Doc is doing a lot better with that hammer. Alright, we got the big boy out. We got another guy out, so that's good news. Now the fight is not that scary. Actually, this fight wasn't too bad. Just the Grey Wolf is sizable. I don't believe there's any armor that they sell at this town that can be used for anybody but Hunk. But still, getting him into nicer armor is a big deal. Now, I want to buy Lamp as soon as possible, and the reason I want to see how many hit points it restores, and if that is indeed the function, or if it's a typo. But I also want to get a second level spell that I can actually cast. It'll help me sustain longer in between fights at the inn and save me money. Alright, this forest is no good. I'm going to go to the lower forest. I don't really want these big fights with lots of targets like this. It's not... My party's not great at this. I want, like, one ogre. Oof. Dude, don't be missing. That's not what we need. Now, as soon as I get some AoE damage spells, then these kind of fights are absolutely my jam. There you go, 50 damage in a hit. It's non-critical. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to go to this southern forest because I'd rather fight creeps and ogres. Well. This isn't what I meant, but sort of. Man. They're finding their way into Tim's little place at the back of the party. Let me switch this around. Let's go here, 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 and here. Let's see how this does. Alright. Yeah, 90 will do. Oof. Come on, people. There we go, Tim. Good work, my friend. Alright. What do we have? 250 gold already? So we're making good money. I think the spells cost 400. But I'll check. Oh, Geist. Let me look at the Geist. The Geist has 117 hit points, is that right? No, he gives 117 gold. He has 56 hit points. And he's weak to fire. Alright then. Time to use some fire. Oh no, they paralyzed Hunk. That's awful. Alright, we killed one of them anyway. I wonder if that paralyzed. I wonder how long that takes to wear off. Oof. This isn't going very well. I hate to use a fire spell here. Paralysis. Alright. Well, I think I have to use fire. Oh, good. Thank you for saving us. Whoa. Look at that. 234 gold. Well then, thank you. They pay out really well. So the good thing about Geists is that they are rich. They're like really rich ghosts. Alright, so we got to start heading back. But we have another fight in us before we have to rest. So, let me do that. Yeah, this is not my favorite. Getting caught in the grasslands. There you go. That's good. Alright, let's just go ahead and break the rest of these guys. Alright, nice job, everybody. Very good. We gotta be getting there experience-wise. Let me check that. Yeah, real close. Alright, then perfect. Let's just get up the level and then go rest. I think we can do it. We've got some spells, too, in the bank. Fine. This fight won't get us there, unfortunately. Wow. Oh. Man, we're gonna have to rest now. We can't get up a level before resting, unfortunately. Just how this worked out. They both attacked Doc for big damage. And we missed major targets that we should have killed. Bad news. Good lord. Let's get the accuracy together, people. Alright, that's nice, Doc. Well, at least they missed, but Hunk has missed twice. And that's disconcerting. Doc is on cleanup crew. She's just wrecking him. There we go. Come on, man. Oh. Well, at least it didn't hit very hard, but Hunk hasn't hit this fight. Miss Grey Wolf must be a master of evasion. There we go. Alright. We are indeed so close to leveling up. Oh no. What a nightmare. Look at this. Right outside of town, we find an iguana and it's just monsters strike first. Alright. Let me look at the iguana really quickly. He has no weakness. What a disaster. Alright. Well then, we'll give him as much as we can. Nice, thank you. That's perfect. Poor Doc. Face down. This is the brutality that this game can be. You know what, though? It's my own foolishness, and I want to... It's foolishness, but it's also greed. So everyone's going to level up except Doc, which stinks. Because she doesn't get any of the experience when she's dead. But I had heal potions in my bag, and I didn't think to use them. I'm always, like, very cautious with saving my money, and I'm such a miser, but it's going to cost me more to resurrect. Now, luckily, she didn't level up, so she's cheaper to resurrect, but... Alright, so here we are. I love how they resurrect her with 1 hit point, too. It's like, ugh, thank you. Now you have to push select and actually change the order of the party around to get Doc back in her spot. There she is. And now we have 500 gold. We need to spend 50 to rest. But, let me go ahead and get this spell called Lamp and see how this does for healing. If we get an extra heal out of this. Because how nice would that be, right? And we will rest. And now all of our people who leveled up are going to be at their new hit point level. So let's see what that is. So Chop broke 100. Hunk is way out there. And Tim made an improvement up to 74. Now the difference in terms of spells is an extra 2nd level spell and now a 3rd level spell. So that's nice, but we don't have access to 3rd level spells, so eh. Anyway, we're coming along. We're doing really well. We just need to get Doc up that level and get some armor for Hunk, and then I think we will try to take on the pirates and get ourselves a boat. Once we get a boat, what we can do is start sailing around in the sea and fight harder enemies, and try to get the pirate guys that give you a bunch of gold so we can buy 3rd level spells and a silver sword and things like that. But for now, we're cruising. We gotta save Provoca, but we gotta get a little stronger first. I want to thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy. I hope you have an excellent evening or day. I'll check you next time. Take care.